Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that's crucial for anyone involved in machine learning, data science, or AI development: building a scalable AI model deployment pipeline. As we explore this subject, we'll walk you through the entire process, from development to production, focusing on how to effectively integrate continuous integration and continuous deployment, commonly known as CI/CD. For both beginners and seasoned professionals, this guide will provide insights into creating robust and efficient deployment pipelines that can handle the evolving demands of AI applications. To start, let's define what we mean by an AI model deployment pipeline. An AI model deployment pipeline is a series of automated processes that allow you to take a machine learning model from its development phase, where it undergoes training and fine-tuning, to the production phase, where it can be accessed and utilized for actual predictions or analyses. The pipeline not only automates the deployment process but also ensures that the model is continuously monitored, updated, and maintained over time. One of the key components of a successful deployment pipeline is scalability. As your models and applications grow, you need a system that can adapt to increased loads and more complex requirements. A scalable pipeline allows you to quickly and efficiently build, test, and deploy new models without significant downtime or manual intervention. This is where CI/CD comes into play. CI/CD is a methodology and set of practices aimed at improving the development process by automating the integration and deployment of code changes. In the context of AI, CI/CD helps ensure that your model can be continuously integrated with the latest data, retrained as necessary, and deployed seamlessly into production environments. By implementing CI/CD, we can achieve faster development cycles and reduce the risk of errors during deployment. Now, let's break down the steps involved in building a scalable AI model deployment pipeline with CI/CD integration. The first step in this journey is to establish a clear understanding of your model's requirements and objectives. Before diving into code and tools, it's essential to define the problem your AI model will solve, the data it will use, and the desired outcomes. This initial phase includes gathering requirements from stakeholders, understanding the data landscape, and setting performance benchmarks for model success. Once you have a clear vision of your objectives, you can move forward with the development of your AI model. Next, it's time to start developing your model. During the development phase, you'll likely be using popular programming languages and frameworks such as Python, TensorFlow, or PyTorch. This phase usually involves data pre-processing, feature engineering, model selection, and hyperparameter tuning. It's important to maintain a clean codebase, as this will facilitate later steps in your deployment pipeline. While developing your model, it's also crucial to set up a version control system. Git is a widely used tool for version control, and it allows you to track changes to your code, collaborate with team members, and manage different versions of your model. By maintaining a well-structured repository, you can ensure that your development process is organized and that you can easily roll back to previous versions if needed. As you progress with your model development, you should create a testing framework. This framework will be vital for validating the performance of your model at various stages. Unit tests can be used to check individual components of your code, while integration tests can validate the interactions between different modules. Additionally, you can implement performance tests to measure how well your model performs against the benchmarks you've set. With a solid testing framework in place, you can now focus on building the core of your CI/CD pipeline. A typical CI/CD pipeline for AI might consist of several stages: build, test, and deploy. The build stage includes compiling your code and any dependencies needed for your model. During this stage, you will also want to containerize your application using tools like Docker, which allows you to package your code and its environment into a single unit that can be easily deployed across different systems. Once your code is built, the next step is to run your automated tests. This is where your testing framework comes into play. If any tests fail, your pipeline should automatically trigger alerts to notify the development team. This immediate feedback allows for quick iteration and fixes, ensuring that only high-quality code moves forward in the deployment process. If all tests pass, the pipeline will proceed to the deployment stage. Here, you can leverage various deployment strategies, such as blue-green deployments or canary releases, to minimize downtime and ensure a smooth rollout of your new model. Blue-green deployments involve maintaining two identical production environments, one active and one idle. When you deploy a new model, you switch traffic to the new environment, allowing for a seamless transition. Canary releases, on the other hand, allow you to gradually roll out the new model to a small subset of users before a full-scale deployment. This strategy helps catch any potential issues early on. Now that we've covered the basics of the CI/CD pipeline, let's discuss how to manage model monitoring and retraining as part of your deployment strategy. Once your model is live, it's essential to keep an eye on its performance. Monitoring involves collecting data on how well the model is performing in real time, including metrics such as accuracy, latency, and user feedback. Tools like Prometheus or Grafana can be useful for visualizing these metrics and setting up alerts for any performance degradation. Model drift is a common phenomenon where the performance of a deployed model deteriorates over time due to changes in the underlying data or environment. To combat this, you should implement a strategy for retraining your models. This involves periodically collecting new data, assess model performance, and retrain the model using the latest data to maintain its accuracy. The retraining process can also be automated within your CI/CD pipeline. By setting up scheduled jobs or triggers based on performance metrics, you can ensure that your model is continuously updated without manual intervention. This not only enhances the overall performance of your AI application but also keeps it relevant to the changing data landscape. As we wrap up, let's touch on some best practices for building a scalable AI model deployment pipeline. First, always prioritize clean and modular code. This not only helps with testing but also makes it easier to manage and scale your applications as your needs evolve. Second, invest in thorough documentation. Clear documentation helps onboard new team members and ensures everyone is on the same page regarding the development and deployment processes. Additionally, maintain robust monitoring and logging practices. By keeping track of both system performance and model predictions, you can quickly identify issues and make informed decisions about updates or adjustments. Finally, foster a culture of collaboration within your team. Encourage open communication and regular code reviews to maintain high-quality standards across your projects. In conclusion, building a scalable AI model deployment pipeline is an intricate but rewarding endeavor. By leveraging CI/CD practices, you can streamline the transition from development to production, ensuring that your models are always up to date and performing at their best. Remember, the key to success lies in understanding your model requirements, creating a robust version control and testing framework, and implementing effective monitoring and retraining strategies. With these principles in mind, you'll be well on your way to deploying AI models that are not only effective but also scalable in the long run. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell for more content related to AI and machine learning. We'd love to hear your thoughts or questions in the comments below. What challenges have you faced in your deployment pipeline? Let's discuss.